We don't vanish all at once. We fade through distraction, through silence, through survival. And in that fading, we stop asking the question that could save us. Who are we? When we stop numbing and start listening. Welcome to episode 5 of Who Are We? A Journey Beyond Distraction. I'm Clistellwrite. Today's reflection isn't fiction. It's something I've witnessed in someone I once knew. A young person, bright, creative, full of potential, and then slowly, quietly, they began to disappear. They used to light up every room, always sending memes, cracking jokes, sharing ideas that made you lean in. But then the replies slowed, the calls stopped, the light dimmed, their days blurred together. They woke up late, if at all. They scrolled until their eyes ached. They drank just enough to feel nothing. The screen became their sanctuary. TikTok, Netflix, YouTube, anything to drown out the ache. They told themselves they were just tired, that they'd bounce back. But the truth was, they were disappearing. Their fridge was empty, their inbox was full, their body was heavy. They weren't sure when the drinking became daily, or when the pills stopped being occasional. They just knew that silence felt unbearable, and the screen was always there. One night, after finishing a bottle and watching a show, they barely remembered. They stared at their reflection in the dark and whispered, "I don't know who I am anymore." That whisper was the beginning, not of a healing, but of honesty. Silence isn't neutral. For many, it's unbearable. It echoes with questions we buried, grief we've postponed, truth we're never ready to name. And when that silence stretches too long, we reach for something else, anything, to fill it. For some, it's the screen. For others, it's the bottle, or the pills, or the scrolling, or the next high. Not because we're weak, but because we're hurting. Because the silence reminds us of everything we haven't healed. Addiction doesn't always begin with pleasure. Sometimes it begins with pain, with loneliness, with the ache of not knowing who we are without the noise. We drink to soften the edges. We used to feel something or nothing. We binge to escape the weight of our own thoughts. And slowly the substance becomes the sanctuary. The screen becomes the shield. The habit becomes the identity. Until one day we realize we haven't just filled the silence, we've disappeared into it. Addiction is not just about substance, it's about the void, the emotional vacancy we tried to patch with dopamine, distraction, and denial. But the void doesn't go away, it waits quietly until we're ready to face it, until we're ready to feel again, until we're ready to remember who we were before the numbing began. Succumbing isn't failure, it's a signal, a cry for presence. We don't disappear at all at once. We fade through distraction, through silence, through survival. But the moment we name it, the moment we whisper, "I don't know who I am anymore," we begin to remember, because the story we chose to face becomes the one we finally get to live. In this reflection, if this reflection stirs something in you, drop a comment, share your story, or simply sit with it. And if you're ready to reclaim your own narrative, subscribe, like, and stay close, because the story you choose to live is the one that will never need a screen. Thank you for listening.